What this pastor said is wild. My friend was getting to know this girl, and over a few months, they really got to know one another very well, and they wanted to take it to the next stage. The lady was attending a church where the pastor was clear that all members were not allowed to date anyone outside of the church. And I don't know the specifics as to why members weren't allowed to date anyone outside the church, but it was unequivocally clear that members were not allowed to date anyone outside of the church. And this posed a very tricky situation for my friend, because the girl said that I really like you, but the only way that we can take it to the next stage in court is if you join my church. And the girl felt that if she did anything against the pastor's word of the church, she felt that she would actually be sinning against her own conscience and that she would have no peace. This is another layer of complexity. The girl was also working full time for the church, and she felt that, like, well, I don't know if she felt anything, but that's just another facts that I've got pointed here. So before he gave the girl an answer, he prayerfully considered whether he would join the church or not. And he felt that he wasn't led, after much prayer, he felt he wasn't led to join her church. So he rather stayed in his church. And he believed that they could both honor God whilst courting or whilst dating, but maintaining their separate churches at the time whilst they were still getting to know one another and just taking it to that next step. He thought they could do it and honor God at the same time. But because there was a block in the road to which the girl said that this cannot go further unless you join my church, my friend thought it right to basically just end it there and then and not take it further anymore. So that's basically what they had to do. This is a way to manipulate members, because the way I'm reading this story right now, like, it's a way to manipulate people to keep them within the church walls. Let me give you a scenario. Let's say, for example, when people get married, someone is leaving the church.
Yes.
Because in a scenario where you're both attending a church, you're both attending different churches, one of you is going to leave because it is not conducive for you to be married and be going to different churches. One of you is going to have to leave your church and go and partner with the other one and make a home there together. So that's the reality of the situation. But if you are in a church where the pastor has made such a rule as to say you are not allowed to date anyone outside of this church, it makes me question the pastor and say you're manipulating people, maybe because you want more members. Maybe you don't want to lose members. You don't want membership lost. Therefore, you are saying that everyone that marries or everyone that you meet to date must be of this church, because that instantly will keep numbers stable, because you're no longer going to be having numbers down where people are leaving all the time.